Welcome to Star Bios, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating lives of Hollywood's most iconic stars. I'm your host, Casey Gold, and today we're shining the spotlight on a true pioneer of science fiction and horror, the incomparable Kenneth Tobey. With a career spanning over 5 decades, Tobey has left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry, and we're excited to explore his remarkable journey. Born on March 23, 1917, in Oakland, California, Kenneth Tobey grew up in a family that valued the arts. His parents, George and Mary Tobey, were both avid theater-goers who encouraged their son's early interest in acting. The Tobey family resided in a charming craftsman-style home on Elm Street in the upscale neighborhood of Piedmont, surrounded by the rolling hills and scenic vistas of the San Francisco Bay Area. As a young boy, Kenneth would often accompany his parents to the Oakland Opera House, where he'd watch in awe as performers took to the stage, mesmerized by the likes of Enrico Caruso and Anna Pavlova. Tobey's childhood was filled with wonder and curiosity, shaped by the vibrant cultural landscape of the Bay Area during the 1920s. He spent hours exploring the nearby Berkeley Hills, developing a deep love for nature and the outdoors that would later influence his film career. The Tobey family was also known for their strong athletic tradition, with Kenneth's father, George, being an avid sportsman who encouraged his son to participate in various sports, including football, track, and baseball. The historical context of Tobey's early years was one of great social change and cultural upheaval. The Roaring Twenties were giving way to the Great Depression, and the rise of fascism in Europe was casting a long shadow over the world. Yet, despite these challenges, the 1930s were also a time of great creativity and innovation in the arts, with the likes of Orson Welles and John Ford pushing the boundaries of cinema and theater. Tobey's family, though not immune to the economic hardships of the time, encouraged his artistic pursuits, recognizing the importance of creative expression in difficult times. As Kenneth entered his teenage years, he began to develop a passion for drama and performance, inspired by the works of William Shakespeare and the great stage actors of the time. He attended Oakland Technical High School, where he was an active member of the school's drama club, performing in various productions and honing his craft under the guidance of his drama teacher, Miss Edith Jordan. Tobey's college years were marked by a strong interest in sports, particularly football and track, which would later serve him well in his film career, where he would often perform his own stunts. He attended the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied drama and began to develop his skills as a performer, appearing in various stage productions and working with some of the most talented young actors of the time. As we explore the early life of Kenneth Tobey, it becomes clear that his family, education, and early influences played a significant role in shaping his character and future path. From his childhood fascination with the theater to his college years studying drama, Tobey's passion for performance was nurtured and encouraged every step of the way. Tobey's professional acting career began in the 1940s, when he landed a contract with Universal Studios. At the time, Universal was one of the major studios in Hollywood, producing a wide range of films, from horror movies to romantic comedies. Tobey's early work at Universal included small roles in films such as The Scarlet Claw and The Merry Monaghan's, where he honed his craft and gained valuable experience working with some of the most talented directors and actors of the time. One of Tobey's earliest notable roles was in the 1946 film, The Dark Horse, a drama directed by Will Jason. Although the film itself was not a major success, it marked an important milestone in Tobey's career, as he began to gain recognition for his performances. As he recalled in a later interview, "I was just starting out, and I was eager to take on any role that came my way. I learned so much from those early experiences, and they really helped me to develop as an actor." Tobey's big break came in 1951 when he starred in the science fiction classic, The Thing from Another World. Directed by Christian Nyby and produced by Howard Hawks, the film was a groundbreaking achievement in special effects and storytelling. Tobey played the role of Captain Patrick Hendry, the leader of a team of airmen who must defend their Arctic base against an alien creature. The film's success can be attributed to its suspenseful plot, memorable characters, and the outstanding performances of its cast, including Tobey. The Thing from Another World was not only a critical and commercial success, but also marked a turning point in Tobey's career. He went on to appear in numerous science fiction and horror films throughout the 1950s, including It Came from Beneath the Sea and The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. These films cemented his status as one of the leading actors in the genre, and earned him a loyal following among fans. Tobey's success in science fiction and horror can be attributed to his unique ability to bring depth and nuance to his characters. As he once said, "I've always believed that the best way to make a character believable is to find the humanity in them. Even in the most fantastical stories, there's always a kernel of truth that you can latch onto." This approach allowed him to create memorable performances that continue to captivate audiences to this day. As we explore Tobey's remarkable achievements, it becomes clear that his early life experiences and education played a significant role in shaping his career. From his childhood fascination with the theater to his college years studying drama, Tobey's passion for performance was nurtured and encouraged every step of the way. His dedication to his craft and his willingness to take risks have left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. As the 1960s dawned, Tobey continued to work steadily in film and television, appearing in a wide range of genres, from westerns to comedies. He had guest starred in popular TV shows like Bonanza and The Twilight Zone, and landed roles in films like X, The Man with the X-Ray Eyes, and The Devil's Partner. Although he never achieved the same level of fame as some of his contemporaries, Tobey remained a beloved figure among fans of science fiction and horror, who appreciated his unique ability to bring depth and nuance to his characters. One of Tobey's most notable roles during this period was in the 1965 film Invasion of the Star Creatures, a science fiction comedy that spoofed the genre's conventions. Tobey played the role of Colonel Roy Collin, a straight-laced military officer who must contend with an alien invasion. The film's success can be attributed to its witty script and the outstanding performances of its cast, including Tobey. In addition to his work in film and television, Tobey was also an avid outdoorsman and conservationist. He was a passionate advocate for environmental causes and worked tirelessly to promote awareness about the importance of preserving our natural resources. As he once said, "I've always believed that we have a responsibility to protect the planet, not just for ourselves, but for future generations." Tobey's personal life was marked by both triumphs and struggles. He was married twice, first to actress June Hutton, with whom he had 2 children, and later to actress Stephanie Nordley. Although his marriages were happy ones, Tobey struggled with the pressures of fame and the demands of his career. As he recalled in a later interview, "There were times when I felt like I was losing myself in the process of becoming an actor. But I always tried to stay grounded and focused on what truly mattered." In his later years, Tobey continued to work in film and television, although at a slower pace than before. He appeared in films like Gremlins 2, The New Batch, and Tango and Cash, and made guest appearances on TV shows like The A-Team and Murder, She Wrote. Although he never lost his love for acting, Tobey eventually retired from the profession, content in the knowledge that he had left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. As we conclude the fascinating story of Kenneth Tobey, it's clear that his legacy extends far beyond his iconic roles in science fiction and horror. He was a true Hollywood legend, a dedicated craftsman who brought depth and nuance to every character he played. And as we remember his remarkable life and career, we're reminded of the power of passion, dedication, and perseverance. As Tobey himself once said, "The most important thing is to follow your dreams, no matter where they may lead. Because in the end, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey itself." And that's a wrap on our 3-part series on the life and career of Kenneth Tobey. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the fascinating world of science fiction and horror. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Casey Gold reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.